Hi everybody, Matt and
Danielle?
back with you, and we're about halfway through our road trip. We've got our busy day today because everything is being filmed today in Pembrokeshire, right at the bottom of Wales. And our first stop today is this castle just above us here. This is Manorbier Castle, and back in the 80s it was used as the castle of Caer Paravel. If that name rings a bell, it's because it is also the castle from the Chronicles of Narnia. So, back in the 1980s, when you weren't even thought about, children's TV was kind of just like 3:30 till 5:30 kind of situation during the week, or a Saturday morning. That was about it. So it was very rare to get something on a Saturday night. But in 1988, we got the first series of Chronicles of Narnia, and it was so successful they did another 3 series, but none of them quite reached the same success as the first one. As it is with the films, and probably also as the book when it comes to Narnia, the most famous one is The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe. Now, this castle wasn't used a lot for filming. Certainly it was kind of just near the end, when Aslan flies into the castle itself and frees all the statues. He breathes on them and they all come back to life. But then right at the end, when everything's been won, they come back to the castle and kind of celebrate. The 4 children become the kings and queens of Narnia. Now, unfortunately, it is January and this castle does not open for about another 2 months yet. But we'll see if we can line up any outside shots if we're allowed to, just from the pictures we've got. And we'll have to, well, I'm not saying we probably won't come back here to film inside. It's like 2 days to get here. But yeah, we'll line up the shots we can do. Okay, so right at the end we see the procession come along this path behind me here. Now, it's now a gravel path, it isn't in the film. So I'm not sure if this gravel was covered up for the film. But they head along and all the kind of animated creatures end up sat up at the top, just there looking down as the procession comes and leads into the castle itself. Yeah. Sadly, I would say it's closed today, but we can at least get this shot. So whilst we're here, we'll just have a quick look around as well, see if there's anything else to look at. And oh, just happened to have spotted a ruin. Quelle surprise! Bit of a brambly mess, so we won't go inside this, but wow. Wow. So this is a nice little surprise, a 13th century dovecote. Yeah. And it certainly looks like something from the 13th century. Been restored in about 10 years ago. Ooh, and we can go in it. Wow. Wow. It's amazing. How cool is that?
Very cool.
Yeah. No. Of course, Manorbier Castle has its own history. So briefly, it was founded in the 11th century. Gerald of Wales was born here. Apparently it was only ever attacked twice, in 1327 and then around 1627 during the English Civil War. It was deliberately damaged to prevent it then from being used. Fell into ruin, but some restoration work in the 19th century saved the castle as it looks today. So right at the end, the four humans come down onto the beach and run into the sea, and there's a scene where they come out of the water and they see Aslan outside the castle. Now, all my life I've presumed the castle literally overlooks the sea, because Lucy stands there and turns around and goes, "Look!" Yet, the magic of film, the sea is still far away and the castle is right over there. If she could have seen Aslan from about a quarter of a mile away, just stood there, yeah, she's got good eyesight, that's for sure. But yeah, it does make you think in the film that the castle would probably be roughly here, as it is right next to the beach. But no. Yeah, so I think the shot of them running out, they go down here where it's sandy, and you can make out that particular hillside just there. Oh, okay. So there we go. Not much else we can add to this one. There is, it's funny enough, we were in Shrewsbury 2 days ago and there's a location there. The name of it's something Follies, I can't quite remember it. And a lot of the other outdoor scenes for Narnia were filmed there. But like here, that isn't open till February or March either. So couldn't film any of that. But it's things like the big gateway that Aslan comes through is in Shrewsbury. So a quick check, it's called Hawkstone Park Follies. There's the gateway. I suppose if anyone's interested, we would be quite happy to go back and film more if you'd like. But at least we managed to add a little bit today. But yeah, it is really interesting. My illusions of 35 years plus are shattered by the fact when Lucy points from the sea, Aslan's there. There's absolutely no way she'd have seen him from down there. But yeah, never mind. It's still good. It's still good. What a lovely spot. Manorbier Castle. Right, we shall press on to the next spot and we will see you very soon. Take care. Bye.